Brownsville Driving School helps teens and adults become safe, skilled drivers. Our certified instructors teach the latest techniques to ensure you're prepared for any road. With quality vehicles and hands-on training, we give you the skills to drive responsibly. Get started today.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
If you or someone you know is planning to retire within 6 to 12 months, please call Joe D. Garcia. Federal, city, county, state employees, and small business owners, we have you covered. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call Joe D. Garcia from Blanket Retirement Services, 956-276-4943.
I'm Joe D. Garcia.
And I'm Rolando Trevino.
And we are Blanket Retirement Services. We have you covered.
There we go. Apologize for that. Audio issue there. Opening minutes. The Woodlands Christian and Brownsville St. Joe, the region final. Woodlands Christian, we're going from left to right. Bloodhounds going from right to left. Cardona, that ball goes back to midfield. Ocio is there, gets it to Escamilla. Bloodhounds and the Woodlands Christian here this afternoon. Ball at midfield. Chasing it down is Mauricio Gonzalez in the box, and a penalty called. So the Bloodhounds, again, back on a familiar field. Cabinets Field this is where they played the region final last year. To the right of us here, so same complex, different field for the Bloodhounds this time around. Ball back at midfield. And the keeper, Ray Cincinnati's, will come on top of it. It's also Ray Cincinnati's birthday today, so happy birthday to the senior goalie for the Bloodhounds. Header from Gonzalez. Esse at midfield. Battling for position. Cardona. That ball gets knocked away. Both teams trying to feel each other out. Woodlands Christian with a patient approach. Winner here will be going to Round Rock in the state Final Four. Woodlands Christian ready to throw it in. Back comes the Woodlands Christian. Hudson Howard gets the pass to Josh Edler to his left. Pass there picked up by Escamilla. Emilio battling for position. And then the Woodlands Christians inside the box, they just get rid of it. Now Escamilla will throw it in for the Bloodhounds.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Escamilla throws it in. Header in the box from Emilio. Now Claudio getting possession. Ball taken away, and back come
The
Woodlands
Can I get a
Christian. Slide
roster
tackle there from
for the
Abram, breaks up
Woodlands?
that
Can I
play.
get a roster for the Woodlands? Thank you.
Heads up
to
play
the
there
press
from
box.
Abram. It's Lucas Findlay who had possession. Again, Nakara has that ball taken away. Osio gets it out to midfield.
The Woodlands roster to the press box, please. A roster for the Woodlands Christian to the press box. Thank you.
We're going to get a free kick from Escamilla. And Escamilla boots it through. The keeper is there, goes in and out of his hands, and a dangerous play there for the Woodlands. Able to recover was the goalie. And then Bronson Ward able to pick up his keeper there. Woodlands setting up their offense. A lot of pass from the Woodlands Christian. That ball will go out of bounds.
Goal kick.
Cisneros sends it through. Midfield, a header. And Osio looking for Gonzalez at midfield. Ward had possession. Now Gonzalez has it, dribbles to his right to Escamilla. Escamilla was looking for Torres. Gavin in the far corner battling for position. So the Woodlands Christians will throw it in.
Okay.
Escamilla with a free kick. Bram trying to make a play. That ball back over, and Cardona is there. He's looking for Torres. Edler might have gotten away with a push there on Torres. Ocio there. Nájera trying to get position of the ball. Header from Emilio. Now Torres. Claudio trying to break away. He's got some space. Torres puts the goal up and in! St. Joe strikes first.
St. Joseph, number 2.
The header from Emilio set it up there for Torres. That ball went up the left post perfectly for Torres. Catching the replay there, Bloodhounds lead 1-0. It was Gavin Cisneros who scored the first goal on Monday against Lutheran South. Torres scored goals 2 and 3. And this afternoon it's Torres who strikes first, and it's 1-0 St. Joe. The Bloodhounds have the early 1-0 lead. It's Claudio's third goal of the postseason. Escamilla will throw it in for St. Joe. Game currently being broadcasted on the Real Sports Live YouTube page. RSL is currently going through some changes on their current website, and that goal is just over the crossbar. Just missed. For the time being, we will be streaming on the Real Sports Live YouTube page until the Real Sports Live website gets back up and running. St. Joe and the Woodlands Christian here in the region final. Seen the Bloodhounds race out to an early lead in their last few games against Lutheran South earlier this week, and the win against St. Mary's Hall in the regular season finale. Is that pass too much on it? St. Joe trying to go back to the state tournament for a third straight year. Potentially back to a third straight state championship. Certainly have the pieces to do it, and after Monday's win at Lutheran South, you have to feel pretty good about this team, how they're starting to click all at the right time. Always talk about teams and when they start to peak. Some teams peak too soon. Some teams peak at the right time, and that's where Coach Tovar feels that this team is at. All trending in the right direction, right when it matters most. On the other side of the bracket, it's San Antonio Christian and Second Baptist. We saw Second Baptist upset St. Mary's Hall earlier this week in penalty kicks. Cardona gets it to Emilio Torres. The double team, and that one goes right over the crossbar. Good shot on goal there from Torres. He gives a thumbs up to his teammate Emilio there. It was a good pass. So the offense off to a good start. With that early 1-0 goal. Woodlands Christian now looking for the equalizer.
Adkins, it should be King. Yeah. Oh, that was going to be King.
Now Esse throws it in.
All the Adkins kids will go to King.
The Woodlands Christian, different approach offensively. Gonzalez, for a brief moment, had possession of the ball, was looking for Torres. So different kind of offense the Bloodhounds are seeing here in the playoffs. There's a through ball there, but Ray corrals it. Alejandrito able to take that ball away. We're going to get a free kick from Escamilla after the penalty on the Woodlands. Bloodhounds trying to extend their lead. They lead 1-0. The kick from Esse right to the keeper. Comes up with a save.
Saved one all for Micah.
The starting goalie for the Woodlands Christian, number 1, Paul Formica, and Ray Cisneros, the keeper for St. Joe. Torres to his right to Escamilla. Nico Patel slow to get up for the Woodlands Christian. He gets up, he's okay. It's always good to see. Couple of easy dribbles. And too much on that pass. And an easy play there for Ray.
Goal kick.
Ray kicks it off. Takes a bounce at midfield. Passes to his left. Torres trying to get position. Gonzalez has it. Warriors back on the offensive end. Now a lot of extra passes for the Woodlands Christian. Jose Barrios with a free kick. Sends it through and nothing doing there.
Goal kick.
The Bloodhounds have the early 1-0 lead on the Claudio Torres goal. In case you're just tuning in, the region final between Brownsville St. Joe and the Woodlands Christian. The winner here will punch their ticket to Round Rock, the TAPS state tournament. Gonzalez to Emilio. Missed on that pass. He sent it out of bounds. Escamilla is there, takes that pass. Trying to get it to Torres. Alejandrito hustling back over. And Ocio knocks it away. Break up that play there for the Woodlands. Nájera gave it a look. Ocio again there. And just sees it out of bounds. Warriors quickly throw it in. Dangerous play there. Header from Cisneros to disrupt that pass. Bloodhounds quickly getting back on defense. Now Gonzalez trying to get the through ball to Torres. Torres to 2-on-1. The possession, Woodlands Christian. And Gonzalez takes the tumble and a penalty against the Warriors, so Esse will come and throw it in. Final 10 minutes of the first half. Quickly approaching. St. Joe leading 1-0. Easy touch there to Gamorlinga. Gamorlinga up the right side, gets it back over to Esse. Gives that one a look. Gonzalez to Cardona. Ocio out to Cisneros. Esse, through ball, Torres. They call it for an offsides. Close play there. Torres just says, my bad. Under 10 to go in the first half in the region final. Gonzalez to Torres. Torres trying to create some space. Got his jersey tugged a bit. Gonzalez sprinting down the left side, battling for position. Good hustle play there from Gonzalez.
Stand is open.
Still a 1-0 lead
The concession stand is open.
for St. Joe. And Cisneros will see that one out.
Goal kick.
It's a substitution in for the Bloodhounds. Oscar Jagielski will check into the game for Alejandro Gonzalez. Morlinga with a header. Jagielski gets it to Cardona. Now Torres has an opportunity here. I think they're going to call an offsides, and the St. Joe faithful doesn't agree with that call. Torres had a step on his defender too. Abram with a couple of good plays defensively. Was in the region final last year against Sachs. We saw Abram make a lot of good defensive plays. He's doing the same this afternoon. Now to Gonzalez. Now it's a sprint to the ball. Torres hustling, trying to get an angle. Torres sprinted as fast as he could. We've seen Ray do that a time or two. He's going to have to be cautious with those. We saw he do that last time up at San Antonio Christian. He got a yellow card for it, so hopefully the officials are patient. Cardona. A little too much on that one. Was looking for Torres. Cisneros a header back to midfield. Cisneros missed that ball, but it goes into the box, and then Ray quickly falls on top of it. No delay there. Just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. St. Joe leading 1-0 here in the region final. Cabinets Field, Corpus Christi. A beautiful day for some soccer. And little to no wind here this afternoon. Temperatures starting to heat up here at midday. Woodlands trying to set up their offense. Not too many shots on goals. Ocio with a slide tackle there. That was Jose Barrios who went down. Hopefully he's okay. He gets back up. Key slide tackle there from Ocio. Barrios had a beat on that ball. Escamilla will throw it in for St. Joe. Gets the pass in. Endler at midfield.
2 minutes. 2 minutes
To his
in the
left.
first half.
2 minutes left here in the first half. Dangerous play there in front of the net. Woodlands Christian trying to go back on the attack. Ball up in the air, looking for the header, didn't get it. And I think that was Jagelski who cleared it through. Mauricio able to send that the other way. So first true real test for the Bloodhound defense on that last possession. Free kick goes out of bounds. The Bloodhounds leading 1-0 for the Torres goal. We approach halftime here at Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi. In case you're just tuning in, we are streaming on the Real Sports Live YouTube page. The Real Sports Live website currently going through some changes. So in the meantime, we will have the broadcasts for you live on the Real Sports Live YouTube page. Kind of going old school. Final seconds of the first half, and the Bloodhounds, they're going to have a 1-0 lead. And it's halftime here at Cabinets. 40 more minutes for these Bloodhounds trying to go back to the state tournament for a third straight year. We're going to take a quick timeout. Stay tuned for some first half highlights and more when we come back.
Ready to drive with confidence? Arroyo Driving School helps teens and adults become safe, skilled drivers. Our certified instructors teach the latest techniques to ensure you're prepared for any road. With quality vehicles and hands-on training, we give you the skills to drive responsibly. Get started today.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. For your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
If you or someone you know is planning to retire within 6 to 12 months, please call Joe D. Garcia. Federal, city, county, state employees, and small business owners, we have you covered. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call Joe D. Garcia from Blanket Retirement Services, 956-276-4943.
I'm Joe D. Garcia,
And I'm Rolando Trevino.
and we are Blanket Retirement Services. We have you covered.
Trying to break away. He's got some space. Torres puts the goal up and in! St. Joe strikes first.
St. Joseph.
Cardona gets it to Emilio Torres. The double team, and that one goes right over the crossbar. Good shot on goal there from Torres. In their lead, they lead 1-0. The kick from Esse right to the keeper. Comes up with the save.
Save.
Gonzalez to Torres. Torres trying to create some space. Got his jersey tugged a bit. Gonzalez sprinting down the left side, battling for position. They were trying to break away. He's got some space. Torres puts the goal up and in! St. Joe strikes first.
St. Joseph.
Cardona gets it to Emilio Torres. The double team, and that one goes right over the crossbar. Good shot on goal there from Torres. In their lead, they lead 1-0. The kick from Esse right to the keeper. Comes up with the save.
Save.
Gonzalez to Torres. Torres trying to create some space. Got his jersey tugged a bit. Gonzalez sprinting down the left side, battling for position. They were trying to break away. He's got some space. Torres puts the goal up and in! St. Joe strikes first.
St. Joseph.
Cardona gets it to Emilio Torres. The double team, and that one goes right over the crossbar. Good shot on goal there from Torres. In their lead, they lead 1-0. The kick from Esse right to the keeper. Comes up with the save.
Save.
Gonzalez to Torres. Torres trying to create some space. Got his jersey tugged a bit. Gonzalez sprinting down the left side, battling for position. They were trying to break away. He's got some space. Torres puts the goal up and in! St. Joe strikes first.
St. Joseph.
Cardona gets it to Emilio Torres. The double team, and that one goes right over the crossbar. Good shot on goal there from Torres. In their lead, they lead 1-0. The kick from Esse right to the keeper. Comes up with the save.
Save.
Gonzalez to Torres. Torres trying to create some space. Got his jersey tugged a bit. Gonzalez sprinting down the left side, battling for position. They were trying to break away. He's got some space. Torres puts the goal up and in! St. Joe strikes first.
St. Joseph.
Cardona gets it to Emilio Torres. The double team, and that one goes right over the crossbar. Good shot on goal there from Torres. In their lead, they lead 1-0. The kick from Esse right to the keeper. Comes up with the save.
Save.
Gonzalez to Torres. Torres trying to create some space. Got his jersey tugged a bit. Gonzalez sprinting down the left side, battling for position. They were trying to break away. He's got some space. Torres puts the goal up and in! St. Joe strikes first.
St. Joseph.
Cardona gets it to Emilio Torres. the double team, and that one goes right over the crossbar. Good shot on goal there from Thor in their lead. They lead 1-0.
Ready to drive with confidence? Arroyo Driving School helps teens and adults become safe, skilled drivers. Our certified instructors teach the latest techniques to ensure you're prepared for any road. With quality vehicles and hands-on training, we give you the skills to drive responsibly. Get started today.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi, Texas. Kevin Naro on the play-by-play. This is the TAPS 5A Region Final. The Bloodhounds leading at the halfway point 1-0 against the Woodlands Christian Academy. It was Claudio Torres' lone goal in the first half is the difference here this afternoon. Thank you to everyone for tuning in this afternoon. Game time was at 2, and we are under a minute to go before the second half will get underway. Bloodhounds looking to punch their ticket back to the state tournament in Round Rock for possibly a third straight year. The Bloodhounds have been to the state tournament the last 2 years. Of course, they are the defending state champions. They won it all last year against Austin St. Michael's. St. Joe leading 1-0. The second half coming up. The Real Sports Live YouTube page. And again, the Real Sports Live website currently going through some maintenance. So we are going back to the original format on the RSL YouTube page. So hopefully you all are enjoying this broadcast as we are getting set for the start of the second half when we come back from Cabinets Field.
Ready to drive with confidence? Arroyo Driving School helps teens and adults become safe, skilled drivers. Our certified instructors teach the latest techniques to ensure you're prepared for any road. With quality vehicles and hands-on training, we give you the skills to drive responsibly. Get started today.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
If you or someone you know is planning to retire within 6 to 12 months, please call Joe D. Garcia.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the second half. Kevin Naro on the play-by-play. Thanks for joining us, everyone, as we start the second half, and the Bloodhounds 40 minutes away from punching their ticket to the state tournament, currently leading 1-0. The Woodlands Christian in the green uniforms and the Bloodhounds in the road white. St. Joe led by their head coach Edgar Tovar, assisted by Martin Vela and Javier Medina, the coaching staff for the Bloodhounds. Sun-soaked field here in Corpus Christi. And Barrios will get this second half underway. And off we go in the second half into the TAPS 5A Region Finals with the Woodlands Christian coming out with this approach. A patient offensive approach are the Warriors. Saw a lot of extra passes, dribbles, back and forth. Slowly making their way across the field. We really just saw that one last shot on goal towards the end of the first half. That was really the only true opportunity the Woodlands Christian had in that first half. The Bloodhound defense has done a fine job on keeping the Warriors at bay. So Abraham Nájera will hand it off to Escamilla. Esse will throw it in. So the sun coming and going here this afternoon. When it peeks behind those clouds, feels good, but right now we're getting a full look at the sun, and when the sun comes out, the temperature is certainly starting to heat up. Nonetheless, though, a beautiful day here in Corpus Christi. So the Woodlands Christian, they won their last match 4-1 against Fort Bend Christian, the second team out of the Houston area that the Bloodhounds have to face. A little bit of a different route opposed to the last couple of years. You'd seen the names for Sadi, you've seen Second Baptist, Cisneros. Dangerous play there for Ray, but that ball gets through. Fortunate for the senior keeper, Barrios, maybe about a step or two off of that ball and possibly could have had a walk-in goal. Ray with a risky play there. Kicks it off. We talked about the matchups. Last year, the Bloodhounds met Second Baptist at home. And, of course, we all remember that miraculous comeback that the Bloodhounds put together. And they went on to play San Antonio Christian right here at the Cabinet Sports Complex. They wound up beating Sachs, then met up with their old buddies TMI in the state semis for a second straight year. So this year, the route to Round Rock a little different, having to play Lutheran South. And now tangling with the Woodlands Christian. There's still that chance where we could potentially get to that state semis matchup with San Antonio Christian and St. Joe. That's in the cards. Bloodhounds right now, their task in front of them is the Woodlands Christian. Torres to Escamilla. An opportunity for Gonzalez. Boots it through, and it's 2-0 St. Joe. Emilio Gonzalez makes it 2-0 Bloodhounds. It was Emilio's header to Torres that set up the first goal, and then some nice footwork from the senior to make it 2-0. St. Joe setting the tone early in this second half. That is a good start there for Coach Edgar Tovar and his Bloodhounds. Back on the attack. Torres had possession, and Essa has that one knocked away. Abram at midfield. Up the left side. Tries to get it back to Nájera. And Ray will quickly get to that ball. Dangerous play there. Quickly has to get back between the pipes there. Gavin Cisneros there to help out his senior goalie.
Corner kick.
Corner kick on the way. Woodlands Christians with the corner kick. Goes outside of the box. Emilio looking for the call, not going to get it. Turner gets it back to midfield. Looking for Endler. Dribble there. Cisneros picks it up. Torres back with possession. Torres creating some space, trying to make a move. Torres, some good footwork. 3-on-1 is Torres. That ball there right in front of the box, but goes straight up into the air and right into the hands of the keeper. Torres held his own, considering it was 2-on-1 and 3-on-1. Torres showing off some serious footwork. So a shout out to everyone tuning in back at home. Coach Neto Torres, strength and conditioning coach, he's tuning in. Coach Tino Villarreal. Congratulations to him on the People's Choice Awards for the Brownsville Herald. Our head coach and athletic director, Coach Sammy Lucio. Everyone tuning in back home. That ball goes out of bounds. A good crowd on hand for the Bloodhounds. A couple of the seniors made the trip. Nick Sanchez, Max Salazar, Diego de la Cruz, Alex Garcia, Andre Cristiano, Cesar Zendejas, Patricio Garza. Shout out to Patricio as well. He qualified for the regional powerlifting meet. So shout out to Patricio for making history. We had him on Luncheon with the Hounds yesterday. You can rewatch that. It's up on the Real Sports Live YouTube page. We were joined by Robbie Ortiz of the baseball team, Patricio Garza, and Alejandrito Gonzalez. He made his debut on Luncheon with the Hounds yesterday, representing the soccer team. So a shout out again to everyone tuning in and everyone here supporting the Bloodhounds at Cabinets Field. It's a 2-0 Bloodhound lead. Trying to create space. And poking that ball away was JJ Camorlinga. Heads up play there from the sophomore, Jose Borillos. Patiently making his way into the box. Camorlinga did just enough to knock that ball loose. Cardona to Emilio. And a through ball, and the keeper is there. And an offsides. Cisneros knocks the pass away. Ocio back to the middle to Cardona. Mauricio Gonzalez there. Cardona looking for Abraham. Torres battling for position, a one-on-one with Endler and Torres. Torres still with possession, gets it over to Mauricio Gonzalez, trying to set him up. Mao to his right, trying to get an angle on that shot. Nothing doing there for the senior. through ball. Cisneros. Talk about playing with fire. There is Ray.
Yellow card, number 3.
We're going to get a yellow card on Ezequiel Escamilla. Free kick on the way from the Woodlands Christian. Warriors throw it in. Setting up the shot. And it's wide right. Bronson Ward.
For your convenience, the concession stand is still open under the bleachers. Needed concession stand.
Escamilla
Thank
will
you.
come back into the game. Cardona takes a spill. Bloodhounds fans looking for the call. Midfield, Emilio. He's trying to get position of the ball, but a penalty was called. Free kick from Escamilla off the fingertips of the keeper for Mecca.
Corner kick.
Corner kick on the way. Corner kick is up, and the header, it's in, and it's 3-0 St. Joe. That was Jesus Ocio who gets the header to make it 3-0 off that corner kick. That's twice this year we've seen Ocio go to the header. St. Mary's Hall was the last time Ocio netted a goal. And it was off a corner kick. So twice we've seen Jesus Ocio capitalize on the header. It's 3-0 St. Joe. Torres up the left side. Gets it to Escamilla. Esse back over to the middle. That goal just off the mark. A good pass from Esse, and Torres just missed.
Goal kick.
The Bloodhounds in control here in the second half. Emilio's goal, a good through ball. And the defense swarming and backing up the keeper. How about that play there from Abraham? Barrios had a good look at the net. Good defensive play there from Abraham. It's a veteran move there from the senior.
Corner kick.
So a corner kick on the way.
Corner kick.
The Bloodhounds leading 3-0. 23 minutes away from going back to the state tournament. Out with a header to Emilio, and they'll get it back to the keeper. Endler with a dribble to his right. Back on the attack. Through ball, sprinting down the left side is Finley. And Camolinga is there with a slide tackle. Finley, though, maintaining possession. Then the header to knock it away was Nájera. Escamilla. Through ball, an opportunity for Torres. And another offsides is called.
Offside.
A free kick from Esse. Esse battling for possession, gets that kick off. Ray kicks that one off. Back to midfield. Pass to his left. Finley had possession, gets it back over. Good play there from Ocio. And Ray comes up with the save. Both Gonzalez and Finley were battling for possession. Esse throws it in just outside the box. Esse throws it in. Torres is there. Little pass inside to Gonzalez. And it goes out of bounds again. Esse will race over and try and throw it in. Two on one. And that ball knocked away by Nakira. Abrams pointing St. Joe ball, and it is. It's a 3-0 lead for the Bloodhounds. The early goal from Torres in the first half. It was a 1-0 lead for St. Joe. Emilio Gonzalez with the second goal, and then the header from Jesus Ocio, all to the tune of a 3-0 lead for the Bloodhounds. Torres with 3 goals in the postseason. Emilio went for the header, didn't get it. Esse throws it in. And the net was open there for Cisneros, had an opportunity.
Corner kick.
Corner kick on the way. It's going to be Abram Nakira, the senior, with the corner kick. Corner kick is up. Good defensive play made by the Woodlands Christian. That was Honeycutt that went off the chest.
Goal kick.
Minute mark in the ball game. Bloodhounds in control, 3-0. Trying to get back to Round Rock. Free kick on the way. That sails just over the crossbar. Jesus Ocio bidding for a second goal.
Goal kick.
Torres trying to create some space. Sends that one through. Just missed.
Goal kick.
Couple of close shot on goals late in this second half. First from Ocio, then from Claudio. Emilio, through ball for Torres, and that's going to be a gimme goal. Claudio Torres, his second goal of the afternoon.
Goal number 2. Claudio Torres.
Didn't get any easier than that for the senior. These Bloodhounds all but put an exclamation point on this match. Are that much closer to punching their ticket to the state tournament. That combination with Emilio and Claudio here this afternoon. Shades of Diego Saldana last year in the state championship game. St. Joe's broken this one open 4-0. We'll check the other side of the bracket and see what the scoop is with Second Baptist and San Antonio Christian. St. Joe able to hold on and win here. They'll get the winner there in the state semis. Cardona, through ball again for Torres. Good defense there, holding him off. Was Bryce Honeycutt. So again, a thank you to everyone tuning in this afternoon. We're live on the Real Sports Live YouTube page, and again, the Real Sports Live website currently going through some maintenance. So for the time being, our broadcasts will be on the Real Sports Live YouTube page, just like it used to be back in the early days. So the good thing is once the game is over, you can always go back and rewatch today's region final match. Look at that slide tackle there from Nakira. Gets it back over to Torres. Thank you to everyone tuning in back at home and all the fans that made it up here to Corpus. Shout out to Coach Moreno and Coach Drew. Coach Sammy Lucio. They're tuning in back home in Brownsville. Shout out to Coach Tino Villarreal as well. Sure, he's going to be very excited with the outcome this afternoon. Esse making a couple of moves. Of course, Coach Tino Villarreal used to be the head soccer coach. That pass right back to the middle, intercepted. So Coach Villarreal certainly wears soccer on his sleeve. He'll certainly be excited with another potential trip to Round Rock. Furnace with a free kick for the Woodlands. Possession, Escamilla. Goes to his right with a nice move. Looks for Mauricio Gonzalez. And gets it right to the keeper for Mecca. Final 10 minutes. Bloodhounds, 3 second half goals. They led this one 1-0 at the break. That early Claudio Torres goal. Emilio Gonzalez chipped in to make it 2-0, and the header from Jesus Ocio to make it 3-0. And the dagger was Torres' second goal of the afternoon to make it 4-0. Easy play there for Ray. From Cardona gets it to midfield to Torres. Now Claudio, a good looking pass there to Gonzalez. He's got an opportunity here. That shot's up right to the keeper. And a save from Formeca. Emilio flirting with his second goal of the afternoon. Under 10 to go in the second half. A 4-0 lead for the Bloodhounds. Couple of extra passes there. Nice move by Torres. Torres still with position, just missed. We've seen Torres do some crazy things on the football field, and that one's going to be right up there with it. What a move there by Claudio. And the cherry on top would have been the hat trick. The Bloodhounds, 6.5 minutes away from going back to the state tournament. And Avram just sees that one through. Cardona gets it to his left. Header from Cisneros. That pass wide right of Howard. 5.5 to go. Bloodhounds that much closer to another regional championship. So we get a free kick here from Barrios. That sails over the crossbar.
Okay.
And the shutout still intact. Kickoff from Ray. Woodlands trying to find their first goal of the afternoon. Slide tackle there from Camolinga. The St. Joe defense has done an excellent job all afternoon. So many plays that might not pop up on the stat sheet that you'll go back and look and talk about those hustle plays from Alejandro Gonzalez, from JJ Camolinga, Abraham Nájera. A lot of little hustle plays they made defensively this afternoon. Almero Garcia will check into the game for Ese Escamilla. A long pass. Nájera knocks it away. Still battling for possession, the Woodlands Christian. Now just trying to get a shot off. That's wide right.
Okay.
That ball will just go out of bounds. 2.5 left. The Bloodhounds will await their opponent between Second Baptist or San Antonio Christian. Of course, they met Second Baptist last year in the postseason. And of course, San Antonio Christian, in the same district as St. Joe, they split the regular season series. Ultimately, the Lions wound up winning the district. Certainly a tough district for St. Joe. Opening the season with that loss in Laredo. turbulent season early in the early going, but all that's forgotten now with the Bloodhounds playing some of their best soccer of the year. That was one of the first things Coach Martin mentioned to me on the bus ride home on Monday, that he said, this team's really started to figure it out. They're starting to click, starting to peak at the right time, and that's what we're seeing. We approach the final minute here at Cabinets Field. Around this time last year, we were here in Corpus on the main field. Here we're on the back soccer field at the Cabinets Sports Complex. Different team, different field, but the same result. Brownsville St. Joe, his team's going back to Round Rock for a third straight year. And if you're a junior SS Camilla, for example, this is the third time in as many years. You went as a freshman, you went as a sophomore, and you're going back as a junior. Not a lot of people get to say that. And the countdown is on. And the Brownsville St. Joseph Academy Bloodhounds, they have punched their ticket back to the state tournament for a third straight year. And the golden era of Bloodhound soccer continues in a 4-0 win for the Bloodhounds. And they are going back to Round Rock. A dominant performance here this afternoon from St. Joe. It was the early goal from Claudio Torres and Emilio Gonzalez. And then Jesus Ocio with the third goal, followed up by the fourth goal and the second goal from Claudio Torres to make it 4-0. It was a 1-0 game at halftime, followed up by the 3-goal outburst in the second half. And this team is going back to Round Rock. Congratulations to Coach Edgar Tovar and his staff on reaching the state tournament for a third straight year. This broadcast onto the Real Sports Live YouTube page. On behalf of myself, Coach Tino Villarreal. The final score from Corpus Christi, the Bloodhounds 4, the Woodlands Christians 0. This team's going back to state. We'll see you guys next time.
Ready to drive with confidence?